Broadcasting live.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
My name is Alexander.
My name is Brooklyn, and we are the web development team.
My name is DeAndre,
I'm Ruben.
and we are down in marketing.
Visalia Opera Company came to us asking that we help create a social media campaign as well as a website to help them inspire young people to explore the world of music and to help them gain a larger audience.
So shown on the screen is our landing page. If you don't know what a landing page is a part of the website where you click on a hyperlink to get to the thing's main site. I would like to start with the pictures. The picture that we chose was to give a face with a name, because a lot of the time when you hear a name, you don't really know who it is. You don't really know what it is. So we hope to alleviate any problems with that with giving a picture of the cast with Rosalinda, who's the founder, president. But we want you to know that when you hear the name Visalia Opera Company and you go there, you're able to spot them and say, oh, I saw you before. I know that you're part of Visalia Opera Company. Next is our logo and our header. We wanted something simple, something clean, but unique. After meeting with the client and talking with her a few times, she gave us permission to change her logo, because her logo was this mass of colors and it was very hard to work with. So as a group, we decided to have a simple structure. We were just going to take the words Visalia, Opera, and Company, and we're going to stack them. That way, you know what the name is, you know who they are. It's a basic structure, and for any reason, if she wants to change the color, we can go back and do that very easily. The fonts that we chose were Calligraffiti and Playfair Display SC. We chose Calligraffiti because our client wanted a very elegant but professional feel. She wanted it to be sort of like the other opera houses that you see around. So we decided with Calligraffiti for our headers. It's sort of an elegant type font. It's not too elegant, but it's elegant enough to get the point across. We chose Playfair Display SC for our paragraph tags because it's easy to read and it's very professional font. The colors they had to be the hardest part. We chose maroon, black, and light gray. Maroon signifies attention. As you know, maroon is part of the red color, and red is used to cause alert in the brain. And we thought it would be nice to use a darker, more professional red for the pages. Black signifies elegance, and we wanted to give the elegant feel to the page. However, black is a very dominant color, so we only wanted to use so much so it didn't take away from the meaning that we wanted to get across. And light gray signifies good taste. We want the customer to know that they have good taste for being interested in Visalia Opera Company. We want them to know that they made a good choice for coming to our landing page and exploring what they're really about. I added the social media icons in the footer because a lot of people are more comfortable with exploring on social media and not clicking on a main button to go to a site. They use social media a lot every day nowadays, so they're more comfortable with clicking on there and going and scrolling and seeing what they're about on there rather than going on site. Now our main button here that says enjoy the sound of beauty, we thought that would be a good slogan for our company. She doesn't have one, but she wanted that elegant and professional feel. So we thought enjoy the sound of beauty would do just the right job. It's professional the way it's written, and it's very elegant with the sound of beauty. And with that, prepare to enjoy the sound of beauty.
For our client's website, she wanted to make sure that we came across with a very professional, elegant, but stylish feel. And we think that the colors we've chosen, along with the layout, does just that. As for the colors, we chose different shades of gray, black, white, and there's a maroon accent throughout the website that you can see when hovering over buttons. And when scrolling through the page, you will see call to actions that also feature this color. So for those that are already familiar with the company and know what the company does, we have a button here titled Buy Tickets that will take them directly to a section where they can purchase tickets for any event they choose. For those who aren't so familiar, we included a brief About Us paragraph that also features a link that will take you to the completed About Us page. Continuing about the company, we have a video here where Rosalinda Verde, the company's founder, is in an interview speaking about what she does, the company's direction, and who they are. So here we have a section titled Events, where Rosalinda could showcase some events that she'd like to be featured on the homepage. For example, the most popular productions, some past events, or maybe some upcoming events. All that would need to be done is an image would need to be input, the title would be changed, and then there would be a brief synopsis along with a button that can take you directly to that event on an events page. Here you'll see that we have a call to action banner. This is for people who don't necessarily want to be led to a specific event and would rather not have to scroll all the way back up. So instead, they could just click this button here where they will be led to the events page where they could read more about specific events that are occurring. Then here on our footer, we have a basic navigation so the user would not have to scroll all the way back up, along with some social media icons that are active and link you directly to that company's page, and some basic contact information along with the copyright.
When building this website, we kept two main things in mind: consistency and expandability. Consistency is shown in the header and the footer and the call to action. Each of these are seen multiple times throughout the site on different pages, but they all look generally the same. Even though the content and titles inside of them will be different, the styling of them are the same. Expandability is shown through the events list here. Rosalinda can use as many or as little events as she wants to showcase on this homepage. And it's really easy for her to change based on how many events she wants currently. This is the About Us page. We thought that it would be important for customers to have a face to pair with the company. So we made sure that pictures of the founder and co-director were front and center. We also gave them synopsises and summaries based on the work that they've already done, so that way people feel comfortable with them and know what they've already done.
To break up the page's color a little bit and to give a more pleasing view, along with a more productive placement of content, we decided to float the larger About Us paragraph speaking about the company's beginning, along with the direction that they're going in, to the right, with a change of colors, again, just to help with the aesthetic view. And then we included an image of the Visalia city sign because this is where the company is located, and it helps to fill out the page in a nicer way.
This is the events page. Here we thought it would be good for us to have lists at the top, showcasing all of the events that we have information on. Clicking on one of these will bring you down to a section where there's more information on that particular event. This way, it's easy for new people to come in and find something that they're interested in and navigate to information based on that show.
So here in the page, we have some dummy text along with some images that could very easily be replaced with an image that is once again relevant to the actual event. It would simply be changing the event name along with the image. And same goes for here later on in the page. Once again, just a example image along with some more text. For the contact page, we wanted to go with a very direct and straightforward approach. That way, the user could easily access information that they needed and quickly contact the company. So what we've done is we had the basic email placeholder there, and we also have a phone number where you could call with any questions that you have. You could call Rosalinda Verde, which is the company's founder, along with the phone number that leads you to the Arts Consortium. As for location, we have included a Google Maps with the address, as well as a place where you can find directions directly to the site, to the Visalia Office company. Then we included social media icons that are all active and will take you directly to the company's social media.
The Facebook page for now I've created through my personal account. For now, my partner and I are adding in the page. Later on, when this page is passed on to the client, we'll talk with my phone and edit it and show you the admin. This will be in complete control of putting up anything or putting the down. For Twitter, we try to connect with our social media, but unfortunately, we already had a Twitter connect. So we kind of just made it a dummy email and a dummy password that later on will also be put on the The main reason we kind of created a campaign for social media was to expand the company, not just in Central Valley, but all over the world. We want people from other countries and other places to come and see, oh, I want to like say that experience to show from the other country. She also, in the first couple of years, said that she wanted to get young minds interested in opera. Social media is a great way to do that. Every teenager, every young adult, there's probably at least once a day they have to check their social media. There's different access to this. The content that is held on social media is to get them to go to a website and see the great work on what designs we did. To show people they support and help out as companies too. The surprise performances that you did see or were able to win. And talk about the past and the great work they've done.
The web development and the online marketing team has worked together by collaborating and meeting up over lunches, during school, before school, and even after school, and basically any time that we could to ensure that we all knew where we were in the project and to better enhance it. We spoke to each other over different networking platforms such as Basecamp, which is a platform where you can message not only your teammates, but also your clients. You can create to-do lists and agendas, and you can also share documents and files amongst your teammates and your clients. We also use GitHub, which is a code repository site that allows you to save any code or work that you've done in case anything were to happen to it. It would be right there, backed up, and ready to be used. So with these different platforms and everything that we've done, we also met up with our client several times and spoke with our client to make sure that we really captured what she wanted and we fulfilled her needs. And we feel like through hard work and determination that we have certainly done this. So please get ready to enjoy the sound of beauty when you visit the Visalia Alpha Company. Thank you. Thank you. Are there any questions?
Excellent presentation. I like your outfit on the presentation. I really like the page. It's very clean and well presented. The navigation, I thought you did a very good job. The pictures were beautiful. On the About Us, you have a list of them. So I have to point that out. List of class.
So, I'm going to I really like, again, how clean everything is. I really enjoyed the CD logo. I think you did a really good job. It really, to me, it speaks opera. We didn't use the same logo on the website. And I think for the purposes of maintaining a consistent brand, we want to do that, and use that logo on the website. And then the other thing about
we want to get the person who did something, we want to get them to go to our webtoon's homepage. Instead of having them go to a direct page, we want them to have the freedom to explore it themselves. Okay. So we just want them to go to the homepage.
So keeping that in mind, I don't think all the steps of this go in. I don't think all that text is necessary. We're basically motivating somebody to go to the website. We don't need all of this content. If you did super well, there's this pricing and call to action button to just fabulous. I mean, that was your big all over this. It's just, that really calls out to you, and I think that was really, when I think about landing here, I think there's something very special. You know, it just grabs you and you have a very good use of color. I really like the explanation on why you use colors and why you use specific fonts. When you went through and explained the reasons why, I thought that was brilliant. And that font, if you're talking to a client, they're going to want to understand that. You guys did that exceptionally well. That's the right one. The other thing on your web page, I think it's So I think you, again, you want to ask yourself, what do you want your visitors to do? And there is confusion. Is this a website about the offer company or is this a website about the founder? Sometimes, I mean, I don't know if that's what she wants us to know about her, but it really, really should be more about the offer company and what's in it for the person who's visiting the website. We don't want to buy tickets or whatever. So I don't know that about us is that significant. I would think that if we scroll down and just have those images, that to me is brilliant. That must really be perfect thing to be on that first page. And I can imagine images that represent a particular offer or something that's international and click on that and more. So I really love how you did this. And then when you go to the events page, when I think about offers, I'm a little confused by this thing up top compared to this section up top in gray compared to the section at the bottom. And when I think about attending musical events, I think about two ways of doing that. One by the particular offer itself, and the other by a calendar. So if I'm somebody who loves music and likes to go to those things, I might want to see calendar layout and what happens, what time of the night, whether it's talking, whatever. Maybe I don't know if that would make sense to have a list of the events and then a list of the calendar and then the inside. That's just a comment from that. But I love the visual. We are the first attention span on the internet. We won't do a lot of text, but we love our images. So you guys are very fond of the images.
Yeah, great presentation. It's important to give the comfortable and work. I think one thing that I would say focus on a little bit more next time is cohesiveness throughout the entire website and landing page. I really like the logo and I like some of the colors and the headers that you have on the landing page. They don't carry over to this page. Even within the site, if you took the same layout that you got to your events and brought it over here, it'd be cohesive. You're really training someone's brain of when they see something, they're going to know it's something. I love the idea that you have here of giving a snapshot up top and then the more information down below. Try to avoid that because how is someone going to send out a link to that from you? It's not really going to be very feasible. Plus, you want to get the SEO effort you have in its own page. So, love the idea that you've got on top. Link it to its own individual page. I like what you guys did. The social media page, they do. And I think the only thing that really stuck out of me was some little thing, but if you go back to the landing page, this is just kind of a 101 no-no. All caps. That's for you guys, that's shouting. For us, it's hard to read. But either way, just try to stay away from that if you can. And if you really want to make a conscious decision with all caps, okay. Whether or not I agree, disagree, keep it consistent throughout. So that's just the one thing. Keep it consistent because this page is really solid. To echo, I think what Ron said, is scroll back up to the top real quick. Remember when you're on a landing page that you're getting someone to a page for a specific reason. At this point, I can't really tell what that means without a scroll. So give me your message without me having to do anything around. But beyond that, I love what you did with the presentation, and really that you guys are really close. The nice thing is a lot of the things, with consistency, it's just a little bit of CSS. Yeah. So, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Very good. You got it. Hi, I'm Eric. Hi, Eric.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm Eric. Hi, Eric.
You guys planning something?
No, he's not. No. But he's in charge.
The business of the, don't start too soon.
I know, but we need to know what to do. Because, okay, stop right now. Don't you want
Yeah. Oh, okay.
notes, number one. Under this. This one. And take a okay, now go to the Facebook.
Yeah.
Then let's have another. Here, I got it. Okay. Log in, and Patiño, Patiño is. There you go. Okay, next one's good. We done started. Sorry. We got assignments and everything. You're still ahead of schedule. Ah. So, it's. You want to? You want? Next one is. That's not like this. You can see how it is in the work. street. So he's like, hey.
I just like into art career.
You guys are ready to know how to do those things?
Let's just be on the side to everything. And so we're going into the lead section to just,
And if we didn't have run, just you can put the keyboard and mouse over there. That's been, the other than the tablet. When we have a Wi-Fi here.
because right now, all those different accounts are on And if I can use it on something. And the link is this website. I'm not worried. Website? Good morning, we are representing State Fishing. My name is Neil. And we represent County Market. I'm Nessa.
And Andrew.
And we represent the Dr. So our business is different than other businesses that our friends have in the side because the product is the actual website. So how it works is that writers can go onto the website, upload their scripts, and the filmmakers can go to the same website, look at the different scripts, and if they like any of them, they can later on work with that person to make a successful movie. The main goal of script fishing is to expose writers and give access to filmmakers to actually look at their talented work, the scripts. What's different is that it's free, so they do not have to worry about this expensive fees.
Your 60% open talk by eliminating obstacles that have previously hindered partnerships between screenwriters and filmmakers.
Now we're going to show you what we did to help our client, Owen, get one step closer to this goal.
So as the online marketing team, we would like to see many projects that's landing pages and social media marketing. One social media marketing page we worked on was actually Twitter. And on Twitter, what we had to do is we had to find a way to market our company in roughly 140 characters or less. That's with a picture and either hashtag or name. So as you see on this one right here, it says going scripted today and we're going to be fishing in. You always have to remember. And then like below that is a link to our landing page. And then below that on this one, instead of having a landing page, they have kind of scripted. That's why our company out there and get them kind of trending on Twitter. And also all these pictures were photoshopped to make them more vibrant so that it would be more enjoyable. And on the top here, you can see that we edited these to make them more big, the type of designer footage. So now that Neil's been talking about how we design that.
Well, so for this one, we try to reach our target audience with almost every post. So most of our posts do consist of call to action and also express to the viewer or the user what would happen if they already come to our landing page. To our social media. So let me show you one of our posts. So this is one of our posts. Filmmakers want your ideas. Come to our website and upload your scripts for free. Don't worry, your work is 100% protected, allowing only actual filmmakers to see them. Don't wait any longer. See your dreams on the big screen. So as you can see, our call to action is come to our website. And after that, we proceed to tell them that if they already come to our website, that their dreams can come true. As for the photo, we got this picture from depositphotos.com. So depositphotos.com is where professional photographers upload their photos for community or any other user that's looking for a photo to use, but under the royalty-free circumstance. Meaning that you buy it once and it allows you to have all the rights to it. So this time we were able to put this picture into Photoshop, darken the image, so that way it would give the words more text. As for the text above, we decided to use typography to emphasize bringing our ideas to life. So we used the sandstone and font to make it a bolder, give it that more professional instead of the more curvy look. As for the text color, we chose a white color text instead of a red or a different color, a color that's kind of colorful. We wanted to look professional. And we also wanted it to when someone's scrolling through our posts, it captures their attention. It doesn't just give them kind of an unprofessional vibe. Other than posts, we also did add some cool tests. Such as this learn more button up here. So a cool thing about the learn more button is that we linked it so that it goes straight to our website. So if a user already knows about script fishing, we already have the trust in it. They can, instead of coming through our post, etc., they can just click onto our learn more button and it takes them straight to our website. So it's an easy target for them too. And another cool thing about this button is that if you go to view insights, this title here also tells us about how many posts, the engagement, etc. And it allows us to see how many people have come to our Facebook and have actually liked what they saw. And it helps us as an online marketing team to see if we reach our target audience. Or what if one week we got 4 reaches and we only got the next week we got 3, then we got 10. Why is it going up and down? We as an online marketing team need to sit down and figure out, okay, what's working, what's not. Why are we using our target audience? And this is very helpful for us. So on the side we also have our logo, and as you can see, we don't have a symbol or we don't have a picture. We have just the word script, and that was under our client's. He wanted our client wanted that. So we as the online marketing team, sat down and we came up with this type of font because we thought it represented cleanness, also represented that it's a professional. When you think of scripts, you think that it's kind of that cursive look and that old type. And since script fishing is innovative and it's new, we want to give it that. Behind it, we have somebody typing, and we also have somebody looking, and the other hand card. We want to capture target audience immediately. We don't want them to just leave and then not know who these people are. Now, Anthony, we're starting with a landing page.
The purpose of our HFU page is to make it easier to access point for people who might be interested in underwriting. You don't need for us. But the end goal of the landing page is to get informed about the movement of what you want to do. The goals of again are with the viewers highlighting the leader that push the button, or you can also look further to our website. To more about your trust point.
So like Anthony said, you get to the landing page by clicking on an ad that was on Facebook, Twitter, or any other type of social media. So that was posted by our company. So we started this landing page off by writing script fishing, so that way we were able to capture our audience and they automatically know who we are. We don't want somebody to come to our landing page or land on it and not even know who we are. So we decided to put that in. Underneath that, we have connecting screenwriters and filmmakers. We chose to write this script because we want to get our target audience immediately. We know that landing pages, one of the main disadvantages is that people read, and that's money they're losing. So we have that ready, so we know who our target audience is, and we know exactly what we're going to do. Underneath that, we have our first button, which says submit your script. So this button here allows for people like Facebook, if they already know who we are, they can just click on this script. Underneath it, we have our main, which consists of 2 different sections. We chose 2 different sections instead of having this one button because we wanted to be very specific. We didn't want to lose one target audience. So one is filmmakers and one is for screenwriters. So as for the filmmakers section, we decided to put search for projects and ideas that match the desired criteria. And that's because these are the filmmakers that already have connections. They already know the people that can get in the industry, but they don't have that idea or script to get them in. Underneath it, for the script writers, we have their section, which is this is for the screenwriters that already have that script, with that amazing idea, but they believe that can work into this movie, but they don't have that connection to go make it. So here they click onto this button, it links them to our website, and they can automatically get it. Underneath it, we have our footer section, which consists of our script issuing 5 different colors, our 2 oranges, 2 blues, and a beige. Underneath that, we have our social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you actually click on these 2 big with Twitter, they actually link to our social media. So it's not like you're kind of, you can say it's dumb enough, but they actually work. And in general, all of these pictures are also from the process of. So now the design will explain a bit.
At the beginning of this internship, we presented a website to our client, but he had something else in mind, so we decided to take that website off and start doing it. We received a lot of reviews from our client. That is being shown to you right now. As you can see, we wanted a website that would be easy to use, professional, and innovative. So we decided to take the same design and layout with the same colors. Now, I'm going to show you what the web development team is.
As you can see, you're using the same colors and layout as the mock-up page that our client has given us. Right now, we are using photos that we got from photography.com, and we are using Google and text because we don't know how to use it that our client would like to send it yet. In the footer, we have our social media links and about us page, terms of use, items, policy, and contact us. Our social media links do work. We'll figure it out. This is Facebook. And now I'm going to give it on the question of parking space. And now this is where the writers will be able to upload the scripts. So as you see, this is where they can type, they can change the genre, title, and all the other boxes. This is where they will be able to upload it. And as you can see, the nav bar and the footer are the same as the
On the back of page, we have about us written on top and they were, so we know what page. We can share our archive. Oh, this is currently not going to be displayed right now until we decide to. Or if you have something else in mind, we can always replace that picture with some has to do with filmmakers and others. On the right, we have a little bit of information on background and goals of the script. So this is there to give a little bit more information about it and make them feel a little bit more connected to the website. On the bottom, we have the same footer as the other pages, which is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Twitter and Facebook are the social media pages that are on our page. So now we have our question. We can show you how to apply this.
So the sign up and sign in page is for writers and directors. So you would be able to put your email, your password, and then in order to sign up, you need to accept the terms of use.
Your machine is different and not like any other website because it's free. So writers and filmmakers don't have to worry about those expensive fees. And for writers, it would be free to them to just show their talent, show their script, without having to worry about these things.
So I'm going to talk about a website called Patiño. And what basically is it's a website where our students can get paid outside of school, and we're also able to get paid with clients. Because, you know, we're looking at right now is a team that this is usually where we may not rush to after everything like the market page and page and everything like that. This is where it all was done, and then you go to my side, that really shows them on final products, when we're ready, we like it, one of the things. Now, this is also website is here for market page, and on market page, then like you're able to change that into an actual website from what was a PDF file. And so not PDF file, it was actually a functional website itself. What is it?
There's so much in the future, and we know it will help us in the future when it comes to making our own businesses. Something that we as an all marketing team learn is that when it comes to marketing, it's not just about posting a post. There's creativity. There's a lot of thought process behind it. But if you use it correctly, it can make you very much stand out.
Web development isn't just about making websites, it's also about knowing what questions to ask and how to ask them to the client.
So one thing that I learned was how to better communicate with the client and with the team. You when you're not sales. Learn how to make you and the team look professional when you don't always know what's it. And I also learned how the client actually wants to communicate with something.
And do you believe that coding wasn't all about coding? There's so much like doing with so many different things, such as like utility, patience, but we also learned Photoshop, we learned how all the different things.
As you can see, we learned a lot of techniques and skills during this internship. But something that really stood out to me was actually making a website. I feel that knowing how to make a website can help me in the future, especially when I have my own business. Just like you made the website, which is easy to use and very professional, I'm going to be able to do the same exact thing when I have my own business. It was awesome being part of this real-world experience. I would like to give a special thanks to our clients for being such patient with us and helpful with us during this institution. We're web development, we're all marketing, and we are representing students. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Any questions? Any questions you guys have for us?
Okay. Great presentation. A little tip for you guys, just, and this is hard earned, make yourself a back-end page on your site for all your needs. So that when you want to pull them up, and you guys did a great job. Trust me, I've been in enough presentations where projector doesn't work, Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can't figure it out. So you were very calm under pressure. I know you were nervous, but you did go show. So great job on that. You really did a good job. I like the way you guys use color. I think you guys really captured it's hard to illustrate creativity, just a text, and you didn't color, that was great. One thing that I would like to see is a little more consistency between the landing page and the website. Now, you guys said that you had to scrap the initial site you had. How far into the project did that happen?
We just presented that one.
Okay.
So it was either to the other users who wanted to do it.
Okay.
Feedback to you.
About how far into it was that?
We had about 500 lines of code.
Okay, so decent amount.
Yeah.
Decent amount.
This website, we have over 1,500 lines.
Okay. Great experience. Great learning experience for you guys, and I think you did great. I would say focus on, you did a great job with the color. Look at the fonts too, and focus on those consistent fonts. I love that you guys explained your messaging on social media. This is the first group that I've seen that did that really well. So congratulations to you guys as well. One thing, show the front end of the Twitter page. So you guys show the back end Twitter, like when you log in. So I'd like to see what it looks like as an end user coming to look at it. So that's what you see. So go to twitter.com/stripfishing. That way we can actually see what I would see as an end user. Not a big deal. It's great. I love what you did. You can see it, but what I would like to see is how it kind of looks in front of it. But beyond that, looking at my notes, I think that's really all I have. A great job. You guys did a wonderful job.
Well, initially, your time is probably.
Yep.
So I have a question. I get a sense that you're trying to pick one of those difficult clients to work with and one to run the show. Am I correct?
really a very nice description, but communication wise, that wasn't on there, so we got to.
I think it's that.
Something that also happened with the website is that, especially the landing page, we had a landing page also done. And so we had our last meeting with him, which was a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, 2 months ago, about a month ago, something like that. Yeah, closer than that. And then we kind of had to scrap that also, and we had to make it all over, because we had something zero from that page. So it kind of fit what we want, so we had a master website.
Yeah, we could, I mean, you probably just need to, really, and then do something you want, so you don't do those things, so that's the real world challenge of doing that. Yeah, so that kind of got it, something like, if your client wants to use the really small description on the website, the real, text. I mean, I see it here, but up there on the left, and that's the other thing, that,
Oh, yeah.
that font doesn't match the, description. Right, because you disagree with that. And you want to remember, and having it up there is kind of like the other. And then the other thing is, I mean, and this is not your business, but for somebody like in that business, if I was a writer, my biggest concern would be protecting my work. And because there's nothing in here, and really can't really want to do this, is talk about the legal issues, you know, how legal page or how to explain how as a writer, because you're working so much scale. So I think that's kind of interesting. This image right here is the lady with the long-term emails, or a person with the long-term emails, is not the screenwriter, writer, and screenwriter, so little tiny details like that. The other thing, and I don't know how much control you have over this, when I think of a landing page, I think of this 50 million to get to the website. We had a lot of detail on your landing page that I felt should have been more in the website. Because the idea of the landing page is to get somebody to go there, not feeding all the information. So I suspect, I don't know if that's your doing or if that is but,
I think it's really good.
Yes, he didn't want, and he didn't want, so I feel like our client is really starting to use this, so we really not sure yet what he wants from it, as well as logo to use, so he wants us to see it.
and that's why asking the right questions is so important.
This page, too, in the air, capturing this movie script in its mouth with a hook on it. And in a very kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, that to me is like, says it all. That's a great logo, it's a great, it's a shiny thing. To be honest, I'm looking at people.
Actually, my first idea for our logo was somebody pitching and they on the line with a piece of paper was writing on it.
Yeah.
I mean, why waste a great name of a company, script pitching is a great name, and not.
We need to have a logo, and so did you, but he was told, I think my designer was to start seeing what I'm doing.
So he actually also gave, Andrew also did have the exact what you were saying about having that logo with the fish, et cetera. But he didn't want anything to do with
We had
fish.
something else in mind.
Yeah, and that was, it was just cut out.
I think your point that startup doesn't know quite what he's doing, he has a good idea, he's moving forward, and, you know, when you think about it as the person providing the service, this is where you really need to work really hard on it, and be more aggressive in terms of what you want, more suggestive ideas. It's very easy to kind of run through company, and you just have to tell them what to do. But really, they almost want someone to come in and tell them what to do, because they're kind of floundering themselves. Yeah.
First part of my voice. Very cool. Well, you guys have to give you a lot of credit for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, very good. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Well done. Who's out there? Nice job. Good job.
Are you? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Max.
My name is Jonathan Flores, and we are the online marketing portion of the team. We are responsible for making the landing page and the social media company.
Aaron Hornick, and we are the web development team, and we are responsible for creating the website for families.
So we talked to our client, which is Kevin Richardson, the owner of Rocky Dog, and we wanted to make his vision greater for Rocky Dog by online marketing, which is how we done. So Rocky Dog started out with two families and friends. One strict friends, now business owners. We're all about food, fun, and responsibility. The responsibility of you as a customer, provide quality, nutritious, pronounceable ingredients. Rocky Garden has a lot of events to offer, but you don't know that because you have to cook. So you have to do it.
Now, the problem is, we need to share that with everybody. We need to increase sales and expand our popularity. So the first thing we did is we had a meeting. We wanted to get an idea on how this vision was going to be, how we're going to make the landing page what we do. Not even what you wanted. What is it?
The landing page is to set a goal, such as signing up, gathering information, or even selling the product.
So that's what we did. We got the info we needed, the pictures, and we started to do our own wireframe.
A wireframe is a set of elements that makes a list to show the functioning of the website. In other words, it's like a rough draft of making a website.
So we started our own set of wireframes because we thought that it would be best. Because we had our own different points of view. We saw a different way of looking at business reality and combined with it. So we came up with two landing pages and we sent it together to see if we like something for techniques and something for money. So that way we can combine them together to make one landing page. And as a result, we like this layout, and we like mine, and we like yours. So we combine them together and this is what we got. This is our landing page. So as you can see over here, we have a logo on top, which is the rocket top. So we have a slideshow that shows the task and tons of information. I tell you everything you guys to go. Really easy. And then we have the social media. Social media campaigns. We have the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you click it, you go right into it. As you scroll down, we have this section that is supposed to talk about what was Rocket Lab all about. I think it has any textual content we can put a place on it. So we have a button over here that will take you to the actual website. We have the Twitter, the logo, and the copy. Speaking on social media, we already have its own media, but we still have to make our own social media. So, here's an example of our media campaign. We have the release process. We have to learn Photoshop. There's only we have to combine two photos together so we can get our own profile picture and color. And that's what Kevin is providing. And so this is how we do it. And then we also have to do 5 posts with a campaign telling about what the restaurant is all about, what service it does, what product it sells, and so on and so forth. So one of the examples I'm going to share with you is we as a group of friends and family have started breakfast meetings that people love. Come check us out at our website. We're following the common people with memories and things. And we'll write that. Thinking is this. They have to we did it for Photoshop and we also did it too. It's one of the examples. Are you confident you want to do what you do? It's a rocket. The guy with people, when you see our post, they get one decide to do one specific.
Being divided into 2 groups, we are the web development portion. Being as web developers, we created this website for candidates to promote and increase profits on sales. As users or visitors scroll through our website, they will see our main navigation bar. The main navigation bar contains the home, a menu, groups, about it, and content, including product design. As in the middle of the website, it contains a slicer of such amazing brews, images of such amazing brews, and also fantasies. As scrolling down to the website, there's such as a monthly features, more amazing food, maybe. And also, in the text, it has a white color and concerning the title has a orange color. These colors represents Rocky Solid's logo and also Rocky Solid's environment. And scrolling down in the very bottom is the footer. The footer contains such information such as their whereabouts, their schedule, and also on the right side has a Google map. Including the bottom of the Google map is the Facebook icon and such social media links.
Okay, so I was responsible for the legislation of the page, and we imported the same slideshow from the index, or from the homepage, and we have the same navigation model, same number, same colors, and same concept, and if you scroll down, we have the menu that's divided into three sections, and the very divided into because the link section of the menu, the link section of the menu, down to hours and five, and for the extra sections, we decided to put them under the column of each to manage both sides. And we chose this font because we wanted something basic and modern and very visible, but we don't want to as basic as the default font that we already provided. And if you scroll down, we have the same footage further that I'm going to explain to you earlier, with the hours and the map and the social media.
So I was responsible for the brew stage, and so Rocky Dog proudly features Tioga Spoil Craft Brewery and full circle brewing on the tap, and they get it right here in California. Now you may be asking how many beers does Rocky Dog have? They have dozens of beers to choose from, and this webpage beautifully shows the huge range of Rocky Dog beers. Now these three pictures right up here are just a small selection of the brews that Rocky Dog sells. And you may be wondering, why is the footer the same on all the web pages? This is for simplicity, so that the user does not have to go back and forth between web pages to find the hours, address, and map.
I was also responsible for the about us page, and I got it finished on the basic page that we already had. As you scroll down, we've got the same concept as the menu page, and we decided to divide it into three columns, which is who respond and responsibility. Really about how many people see and details that we chose for a reason, and about how the co-owners enjoy the same object, the object for sharing food with the community. And responsibility is about how we feel they have agreed to share their concept and make it with the community. And if you scroll down, it has the same sort of, it's the same hours and the rule map. So I was responsible for the concept page and divided into three columns. On the left-hand side is map area with food, in the middle it has the address and phone number, and on the left-hand side it has the underneath the Google Maps and how we got applications we want to follow in the next.
Now this is the rocket science page, which is unique to Rocky Dog. Now this is the it talks about how Rocky Dog can be, who they are, what they do. And if you, in the first paragraph, if you click on the read more section, you can see that it talks But there's a paragraph with the heading on the chain. This is a reference to how Rocky Dog is not a chain. There are no other Rocky Dog restaurants out there. The only one right here. And there's a couple of photos in here of how they designed the furniture, painting, and building Rocky Dog to work the way it is now. And of course, the same footer is this. Now, in the second paragraph, it talks about how they wish they had a slogan of a sort. And there's some slogans that they came up with, such as "Our dogs are out of this world," reference to the rocket dog. And it's not rocket science, these dogs in action. Dog with rocket is food with light in the pocket. No pieces there low prices. And the footer, the same.
The conference for this assignment was interesting because there were no assignments for that in November, which was when we were still settling in. And getting to know some of the students there and being told their routine and their routine and then all the time being never because you don't know these people and you don't know what they can do every minute work. But it's interesting to learn because you get to see how far we come in the site and how far we come in the line view and judging everybody's work. And one of the main problems we had was communication because we weren't all in the room at the same time. But we solved that problem using an application called Basecamp, which not only allow us to communicate stuff with our clients, and we always definitely know that we should decide to do this and do
Yes, good job. Hey, that's really nice. Yeah.
Well, as someone who loves rocket, I also am from Wisconsin, I understand Rocky there. I used to call it the side of the. I love the photography on there, and you've done well, and I'm sure you've been well doing stuff in terms of organizing and giving a good presentation. On the video, the video needs to be, it's too complicated for me to kind of use do that. And I kept thinking, well, do I need a picture of each item in there? And I almost have to do a thumbnail, I'm not sure how to do that. But that's, well, look, something needs to be kind of, make it a little bit more appealing than just a long description. I'm not sure if some might be offset from color card or so forth. And the other thing, how come no pictures of dogs? People bring dog pictures to your lesson, because I mean, I get to that fun thing that you have about, rocket science and that. You might even have people upload rocket dogs and do that.
Any questions?
Yeah. So, several things. So back to your landing page. What I love also is really good use of images and the warmth of the color, the moving way, really is engaging and makes you want to know more. I also really like how you put the social media icons up at the top, so that's like instant access whether you want to know. And I don't know if it's a personal thing or a rule, but to me, a landing page is that one page, you don't have to really scroll and read it more. It's just shows you what it is, what to do with the images, gives you a call to action. You have to ask yourself, what do you want a viewer to do when it comes to a landing page? So do you want to do a website? Do you want to direct right away? So I guess I would ask that, and what your intention is with the landing page, and it's beautiful, as it is. When you go to the website, I like how you used, I like how you use the orange and the white, from the logo in your font. However, I'm not really keen on the copy the color. Maybe that should be something closer to what's in the logo or housing banner. It's so funny and almost blurry that I don't think it's super visible. But I do like the theme of the white font. I think that works really well. And same thing on the menu. I think images. I don't know whether you can put land images if there's a big in there, because this is visual. When you look at this, like you want to. So when you get to the menu, you just see text. It's like, so if we had some images of some really luscious food, I think that would really inspire people to again, to unpack. And then I guess I'm confused about the rocket science. Is that supposed to be a blog?
No, the reviews system and the process of.
So, yeah, that's confusing. And of course, my image before when I saw that was like about your secret message, science and food. But I get it if it's sort of like a blog, or about things people say. So I think I put a stronger focus that way. And telling the story is cool, but the way you made everything out and just kind of scroll down is not really interesting. The pictures are great. I love the picture that fit. It makes it more about the pictures and make it more about the people than smaller pictures and just little text on the bottom of the space. So I think that would be more enabling for people. And then I guess my other question is, the place is about food, but it's also about brand loyalty. So how does Rockefeller engage with their customers, and really maybe that's more up to the owners, do contests, do bring things in, do whatever, and maybe having somewhere where the customers can engage with the website or even with the social media somehow, to really get that loyalty going. And that's just sort of a question kind of comment. Let's see, I want to say, yeah, I guess the other thing is, as a visitor to the website, so, it's about looking at the pictures, seeing the field, and how can the customer feel like they're part of it. But beautiful work with the colors and everything that is really nice. And good presentation.
Yeah, solid presentation, it's very well. You notice that I have, first of all, I think you are the best that I've seen in terms of imagery. Now, part of that is probably because you were lucky enough to get a great images from the client, but you also did a good job of incorporating that. So one of the things, I used to always be nervous about doing the restaurant website because it is all imagery. You have bad imagery, you are up for trees without a doubt. You guys didn't have that problem, which is great. I think space is always a concern on the website. What do you use, how much, before someone has to actively interact, scroll, pin, whatever it is. That image is great on the front page, but especially if you go into some of the other pages where you took it off, it's very gray. So come up with a secondary look for your site when you're building it. Absolutely, say you got a little bit less on the top. You keep the visual imagery, but maybe only use half of it and you use the title. I do agree that the font you're using there is a great call to action font, but it's not a great type of font. I would try and incorporate that back into some of these buildings. You guys did an excellent job of synergy between the landing page and the website. A lot of other people struggle with consistency with fonts. You have to remember that once you get someone to your landing page, it's their first door in. You think of it like a house, they're inviting you to the sliding door, to the back door. They're still going to come in the house and just giving you a quicker way to get in. So great job in making sure that once they come to the landing page site, it looks the same. A lot of people miss that. But I think he did miss the boat on what a landing page is about. Because remember, there's nothing, what you're trying to do is execute a save in steps. So from Twitter or from Facebook, what's the difference between going to the front page of the site and just you're super serving them info. So think about that whenever you have a landing page. You're getting them a small amount of information that's really targeted, and then you stay on that for SEO, etc. I was noting when you were reading the beer description, and this isn't an interview, but just more. Think about if there's notes that you're going to say, they're probably notes that I want to know about in terms of what they have in your case of beer. If it's on the site, you can look at the page and you can read it right off. Because hopefully it's something that they need to read, that I, as a web user, can look at it. So don't be afraid when you're presenting to look at the page and read some of the text. Because if it's up on there, it's what I want to know, and it's probably what you're telling me. Beyond that, the industry, fantastic, and good use of your Twitter consistency and your Facebook consistency as well. The only thing, it's hard with a dark website, dark online. It's usually one of the rules they say, yours go light and dark font. You guys did a good job of it for the most part because of the industry. So be careful once you get down to the scroll. Below the fold where you get to the footer, shrink that font or shrink the spacing in between your text a little bit more so you can get that footer size down. But great job on the consistency of the header, the footer, all that stuff matters because it's really going to get people used to. They now know what a social icons are and know what to mention. Great job. It's going to be done. Very good. Thanks, good job. Great job. Great job. Solid job. Great job. Very well. You guys are going to